first, congratulations on your win. Certainly a very, very impressive victory for you tonight. I wonder, of course, you were confident, but did you even know that you could get the job done that quickly tonight?
Parabéns pela vitória, né? Mas foi uma vitória surpreendente. Você sabia ou acreditava que você ia conseguir, né? Nocaute tão rápido assim?
Olha, eu treinei muito durante 3 meses para essa luta, só Muay Thai. Todos os dias eu tinha uma aula particular de Muay Thai e eu vim acreditando que eu ia nocautear, mas eu não imaginava que ia nocautear tão rápido no primeiro round. Mas eu vim muito confiante, eu sabia de toda a minha força, tudo que eu podia fazer lá dentro, conhecia todas as técnicas da Karolina e deu tudo certo. Eu consegui nocautear e foi essa vitória arrasadora que eu tenho certeza que não tem dúvidas de que eu possa ser a próxima a disputar o cinturão.
Oh, we were really looking to make a statement with this fight, and we knew that going toe-to-toe with Karolina would be important. So she had private classes Muay Thai every single day, sometimes a couple times a day, because the whole plan was there. We were coming in and we wouldn't leave without the knockout, and it happened quicker than we were expecting, but it came, so all the work paid off.
Can you tell us what was going through your head? Because you hurt her right away, but then she recovered a little bit and she started landing a few shots on you as well, but you just kind of pressed through them and you got the beautiful finish. So you just kind of walk us through what was going through your head as that was happening.
Você pode passar pouquinho do que rolou na luta, porque você começou pressionando, machucou ela, mas parece que deu tempinho, ela conseguiu dar uma recuperada, acertou umas mãos, mas aí você conseguiu achar um nocaute.
Na verdade eu estava esperando o tempo certo para achar o golpe perfeito para conseguir esse nocaute. Eu senti que durante a luta, teve o começo da luta ali, eu consegui fazer ela ficar mais tonta, ela meio que bambeou, e aí eu fui achando o momento certo para colocar bons golpes e também mostrar que eu evoluí a minha parte de Muay Thai, que eu estava muito bem, e inclusive não saí sem nenhum machucado, então acho que eu consegui mostrar para todo mundo essa evolução que eu tive agora.
You know, I noticed that I got her a little bit wobbly early in the round, but you know, I knew that I wanted a proper knockout, and I trained so hard, technique-wise and everything. So I was really looking for the perfect timing and the perfect strike, and I knew that just rushing it might not cut it. So just work on it and keep looking for the proper timing, and it ended up coming. So. Nice.
And last thing for me, you called for the title shot. I think a lot of people believe that you certainly deserve the title shot. I wonder what you feel the advantages you have over Rose would be and how you think that fight would go.
Então você, no final da luta, pediu pela luta pelo cinturão, né? E como você vê uma luta entre você e a Rose rolando e o que você vê como uma vantagem que você tem em cima dela?
Bom, a Rose ela é uma atleta muito versátil, né? Ela trabalha bem a trocação dela, evoluiu muito desde quando ela lutou com a Karolina. Mas eu acredito que eu tenho grande chance de vencer e ser campeã do cinturão, tanto na trocação quanto na parte de chão. Eu melhorei muito, eu acho que depois desse nocaute dessa noite, com certeza me deixou um passo mais próximo de poder disputar esse cinturão e mostrar para as pessoas que eu posso sim ser uma grande tocadora, uma jiu-jiteira e que eu vou dar muito trabalho para essas meninas na categoria.
You know, Rose is very versatile, but so am I. And I think my strength might be a big advantage when push comes to shove. You know, technique-wise, you know, she's very good. She does everything quite proper. But sometimes you just gotta rough it up. And I know that nobody can rough it up better than me. You know, there's no girl in this division that is as strong as I am. And I know for sure that's gonna make a difference. If the fight comes, you know, the thing is, I want the belt. And I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. This time around, I had 3 months to prepare. If we get the fight in December, I'm going to have a full proper camp, and it's going to be a new Jessica, more evolved, better, just like I was on this fight compared to the last one.
Down in front here, Jessica, congratulations. I guess the follow-up question to that is, when would you like this fight to take place if you are the #1 contender?
Considerando que você é a contender, né? Quando que você gostaria de ter essa luta pelo cinturão?
Olha, eu acho que para ter um tempo de treino e tudo mais, eu acho que dia 29 de dezembro seria uma data maravilhosa, inclusive tem 2 brasileiras lutando, eu acho que isso chama bastante atenção do UFC e me colocaria num lugar muito legal também, eu acho que para a visão dos brasileiros, a visão no UFC também seria muito bom. E eu estaria bem pronto até o dia 29 de dezembro, quem não quer lutar no último UFC do ano. E eu pedi essa luta para dia 29. Vamos ver o que o Dana, o UFC, tem planejado para mim, mas que aconteça essa luta. Só quero que aconteça.
You know, we do have two Brazilian belt holders fighting each other on December 29th. Happens that both are women, so it would be really good if I could get my title fight there. You know, have a possibility of ending the year with 3 Brazilian champions in the 3 women's divisions. We know 2 of them are fighting each other, but you know, unless it happens that Amanda wins, well, in any case, we'll still have 3 belts under Brazilian reign. And you know, there's going to be a lot of eyes there. And one thing that happened a couple of years ago, I was supposed to fight in Vegas. That one was against Marina Moroz initially, ended up going to Angela Hill, but because of the USADA issue back then, the fight got canceled. I was already in Vegas, so I ended up spending Christmas and New Year's Eve in Vegas without a fight. So I really want to go and get a fight and, you know, get that over with, because that experience was good. But I went there to fight, and I want to fight in Vegas as soon as I can.
Just as well from me, is she aware that she's won a performance of the night bonus this evening?
Ele tá avisando você que você ganhou o bônus da noite, não sei se você sabia.
Eu fiquei sabendo na caminhada vindo pra cá, tô muito feliz, né? Isso eu acho que é a grande conquista de um bom trabalho, né, da minha equipe, da Mais Paraná, da PRVD. E sem eles acho que isso não aconteceria, então se hoje eu posso dar esse show, conseguir os bônus, graças à minha equipe, a todo esse trabalho, e com certeza nós vamos buscar muito mais ainda.
Yeah, we were told on the way here, so just pretty happy, and it's more money to put towards camp, towards beating Rose, and you know, it's very welcome, and it's gonna make a difference when the title fight comes.
And just lastly, I guess she's fought for the title once already. What's kind of the difference now between the Jessica Andrade we saw in that fight compared to, I guess, the one we saw tonight and the one that will fight Rose Namajunas in the future?
Você já lutou pelo cinturão uma vez, né? E o que você vê de diferente na Jessica Andrade de hoje com a Jessica Andrade que lutou pelo cinturão aqui em Dallas no ano passado?
Bom, eu acredito que a minha luta pelo cinturão, eu não estava tão focada, não estava tão bem. Eu vim de lesão 2 semanas antes da luta, eu me lesionei grave, eu não conseguia fazer força, não conseguia travar, não conseguia jogar pro chão, então isso me deixou um pouco sem confiança para fazer o meu estilo, a minha luta. Eu precisava colocar a luta para baixo. Então acho que eu acabei dando espaço demais para Joana, e hoje, graças a Deus, não existe mais isso. Eu tenho um grande trabalho, uma fisioterapia maravilhosa lá no Vasco, que cuida de mim, que me deixa pronta para minhas lutas. Então eu consegui lutar muito bem. E agora, sem lesão nenhuma, não tem como não trazer as vitórias, né, pro Brasil. E eu sou uma lutadora bem mais focada, bem mais forte e bem mais preparada para qualquer adversário.
You know, I think I have a better understanding of who I am and what I'm capable of, and that makes a lot of difference. Confidence-wise, back when I fought Joanna, I had a pretty bad injury like 2 weeks before the fight. I ended up getting taken down, fell on my shoulder, and that was a huge issue. By fight week, it was better, but the confidence level was at the lowest ever. So I came into the fight just, you know, to the fight, you know, we'll never know what's going to happen, but that was a big issue back then. And during the fight, I ended up just letting Joanna take control of the fight, and once you let that happen with Joanna, we were pretty much done. So, you know, I think a fight today would go a lot different. You know, I have a much better support for recovery nowadays. I got a sponsorship from a soccer team, Vasco in São Paulo, in Rio de Janeiro, and they're providing me with all recovery, because in Brazil, unfortunately, we don't have the support that the fighters have here. You know, we can just go to Vegas and get everything done. Brazil is a little bit tougher, so that would make a huge difference if that ever comes to happen again. But that's the main thing. I know myself a lot better, and you saw a consequence of that on tonight's fight.
Yeah, Jessica, as everyone knows, the co-main event was canceled and you took the spot. UFC 228 has been blowing up on Twitter as an incredibly exciting event, one of the most exciting ones in years. With you winning performance of the night, or one of them, how does it feel to become a person who helps save this event?
O evento ele teve diversos problemas, né? Inclusive perdeu o Main Event e você acabou entrando nessa posição. O evento no Twitter, na internet em geral, está sendo titulado como um dos melhores eventos do ano, um dos mais excitantes que rolaram no ano. Como você se sente estando nessa posição, né, de Main Event e entregando uma performance dessa e meio que salvando o evento, de acordo com quem perguntou?
Bom, geralmente isso sempre acontece comigo, né? Eu sempre entro no lugar e aí acabo salvando o evento, né? Mas eu estou muito feliz. Infelizmente, coisas acontecem durante os eventos, né? Que nem cair a luta da Valentina. Mas eu até me propus lutar pelo cinturão também, se eles topassem, mas como eu já tinha me pesado, já tinha feito todo o trabalho pela comissão atlética e eu não podia lutar. Mas eu estou muito feliz de ter conseguido ajudar a organização, ajudar o UFC a fazer um show e empolgar as pessoas. Eu acho que é esse o nosso trabalho, entrar lá dentro e empolgar todos que estão assistindo, dar o nosso melhor, tentar nocautear, e foi isso que eu fiz hoje.
You know, the funny thing is that when we found out about the problem with Nico, we were in line to get weighed in, and we got in touch with the UFC, and Jessica offered to be a replacement for Nico if they were planning on keeping the fight or doing something like that. The only issue was that, you know, she was pretty much on the scale and she weighed in at 116, and because of a commission ruling, they won't allow a certain weight disparity between the two fighters, so that couldn't happen. But, you know, knowing what Valentina went through and having been there before, she thought she wished that someone would have stepped up and taken the fight when she was in Vegas, and she did all the camp and did everything, got there and couldn't get a fight. And poor Valentina, it's the fucking third time that she's been through that, you know. So Jessica offered, and unfortunately couldn't make it happen, and I hope that Valentina gets her title shot and she gets her belt, because it's her belt, so as soon as possible. And that's the thing, you know, Jessica always comes to put on a show. It happens that this time around she got to do it as a co-main event. Unfortunately, it was because of what happened to Valentina, but you know, that's what she's here to show, and that's what, you know, she's here to do for the UFC.